Hey guys, subscribe for daily content, and if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short, little unboxing video to show you guys. We're going to just tilt the camera, just going to tiltaroo there we go. Perfect. This is obviously a Chavez knife. I am a huge fan of Chavez knives, and so whenever there is it's mainly variations of one of their models that I really like the most. That's what I like to collect anyway. So this is another variation, but this one is quite a bit different for one reason, and I'm sure some of you can guess, but either way, I'm going to have this linked down in the description. We're going to open it up, and we're going to experience it for the first time together. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. I paid full price for this at NC Blade. Really like NC Blade. I also got a couple they had some cool Spyderco t-shirts, so I picked up a couple of those as well. But as soon as I saw this, I thought, I got to jump on this. Everybody's been asking me, why don't you own this knife? Are you going to check this knife out? And the answer is yes. I just needed to wait until one was in stock and right in front of my face. So what do we have? How exciting. How exciting. Oh boy, it's a shiny. Look at that shiny pocket clip. Now, some people like the clip and some people don't. And the reality of it is that you don't. There we go. That's nice that but you know what? Is that really going to help us? Let's see. Oh, and the extra clip is shiny too. How nice. This is a DLC, I think. Yeah, it looks like, it looks like a dark, so I think it's DLC titanium. But you don't have to have, the skull clip if you don't want it. That's fine. Now, the coolest part about this knife, there's two cool parts about this knife. Actually, there's three cool parts about this knife. I forgot. Number one, it is an integral. Awesome. An integral Chavez Redencion. That makes perfect sense. It's amazing. I think that's just spectacular. So very cool. And honestly, for an integral, it's a Chinese-made integral, but for an integral, honestly, I was very happy at the price point. Considering it's a Chavez, usually it's a bit of an upcharge, right? Some of these Redencions, like the standard sandwich construction ones, are extremely pricey. So being able to get an integral for I think right around 400 that made me very happy. Number two. Oh, that Stonewash DLC. God dang, that looks so good on this knife. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Wow, beautiful, absolutely stunning. I gotta point this out, guys. This is not your standard satin DLC. No, this is, here. I love my own knife. I love Excalibur. This is a mini Excalibur, and it's been used. This is a prototype. They're coming. If you ordered these, they're coming. This is a satin DLC. Looks really good. Looks really good. We're talking about, being able to do, a polished or even a mirror polished DLC. The difference between a satin DLC and a polished stonewash DLC is quite vast. You can see here, this looks good. This looks better. Oh boy, I do love that very much. That's very, very nice. Awesome. Now I'm going to have links for this knife in a few different places down in my description. Good Lord. Who's doing these? Is this Riot? Oh, man. Hold on. Let's get it. Let's get it there. Oh, there we go. Had to get past the nub. Look at that action. Look at that action right out of the box, man. Absolutely awesome. Very controlled. Oh, boy. This is my favorite production Chavez. This is my favorite. Now, the other thing, maybe I'm wrong, but aren't there... Is this just a milling pattern, or is this actually like a magnetic scale? Can you use the... Am I wrong? There's something in there. Oh, yeah, it's resisting. So, yeah, I think there are... Okay, let's use the magic of editing to speed up the process where I'm confused and don't know what's happening. Thank you so much to me for figuring it out all by myself in a super fast amount of time. Thank you, Melissa Backwoods, for having a short on how the scale operates. Oh, man. The number of times that I'm like, God, I wonder if Melissa's got a video on this. And she does. Thank you, Melissa. Pushing down right here. Boop. It comes up. Awesome. That makes it incredibly easy to swap out for future, scales, and also to access the pivot, which is really neat because the show side has absolutely no visible hardware. You can see here, it looks like maybe like versions of the scales will have mounting spots for the other side. I don't really know because those holes don't have threads in them. So I don't know. Maybe that's for drainage. Who knows? But the scales do hold on really well. And dropping the knife doesn't seem to want... Let's do it a few different ways. Sorry, I almost poked myself with that. Drop it this way. The blade can pop out, but it doesn't appear that drops like this are going to pop the scale off. Perhaps if you dropped it from higher and it hit the concrete, maybe that would pop off. But the amount of force, let's see if I can kind of demonstrate this. Sorry, let's hold it like this. Even from here, it wants to, it wants to pull it in pretty hard. Yeah, I mean, I don't see this coming out in normal circumstances. In fact, none of these new magnetic scale, builds, when I carry them casually, right? None of them are popping out. I think that those of you who are, jumping around and moving all over the place, like maybe, like maybe on a construction site or something similar like that might be a rough enough environment that the magnetic scales would pop off. But under normal circumstances, no, I don't think so. I like that. I like knowing that I can, perhaps pick up different scales and pop them in here. Nothing on the other side, but that's okay. It doesn't really need it. The stone wash on this is also beautiful. There you have your access to the pivot. I like the Chavez skull clip. So the Chavez skull clip is on all of my Chavez knives, even the ones that have the optional clip included. I do have one Chavez knife that did not come with the skull clip. It just came with this by default. So that's the one that's there. I can't remember which one that is. But, I personally like that clip. So I'm going to keep it there. I think that's great. Let's see. How many Redencions do I own now? 6? 5 or 6, something like that, if you count the ProTech Auto, which I do. I have always loved this knife ever since I saw the original custom from Chavez, which is a monstrous knife. If you don't know, you can view, it's on Jim Skelton's channel from perhaps somewhere between 12 and 13 years ago. The USA made full custom. It was a 1/4 inch, and I believe a 1/4 inch thick stock of 3V, and it was 9 1/4 inches, the big boy. Eventually he made an in-house mid-tech, the 228, which was roughly a $500, US made version of what we have now, the 229. And now we have, the 229. It's a thinner stock. It's about this size. I still have mine from 2019, actually. Really, really cool stuff. I've been a huge fan of this look for so long. I love the look of a Chavez. It's so aggressive and it's such an awesome looking knife while still maintaining that simple aesthetic. So huge fan, and this is very clearly the nicest build of this knife that I have ever experienced. I mean, it is so clear that, and my other Chavez knives are really nice. This is the nicest one I've ever handled. And that nice, it's making me think that it's still Riot because this looks like the same stonewashed DLC that's on my my T1000 V2. It's that same dark stonewash, So I actually really like the reverse tux. There was one version that was all black, and I'm kind of glad that I went this route. I think that this looks really, really good. This is highly recommendable for people who are looking for this style of knife in an integral, right? And you like the Chavez aesthetic. It's obviously a very expensive knife at $400, but comparing to other super premium, like titanium and M390 integral knives out there, I mean, the $400 mark that's kind of my line. So I'm honestly kind of impressed that Chavez is doing this, right? This is a two-party collaborate. Well, all collaborations are at least two parties. This is a two-party build, meaning that both parties have to profit from the build. So oftentimes when you see that, you see a higher price tag. But they're still hitting that $400 mark even in 2026, which I think is great. Not for everybody, but for people who are shopping for premium integral knives made from titanium and blade materials like M390. It's just the added benefit of the magnetic scale just makes this super cool. Yeah, awesome. I'm going to review this knife. It's different enough, right? But very, very cool. That's going to be it from me today, guys. Please, the links for this in the description, as well as, any other retailers that have them available. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.